The energy of 92 and the secret behind it. What if 92 didn't mean slowing down but powering up? That's exactly the question I want to explore with you today. Welcome back to Lifewell Seniors. I'm William Johnson, and I'm here to bring you real, simple, science-backed ways to stay healthy, strong, and vibrant as you age. Now let me tell you about someone who turns the idea of old age upside down. Her name is Takishima Mika, and she's Japan's oldest certified fitness instructor at 92 years young. That's right. Not only is she active, she teaches others how to move. She's full of energy, mentally sharp, emotionally positive, and she's just getting started. So what's her secret? Genetics, maybe a little. But what she really credits are her daily habits, especially the vitamins she makes sure to get every single day through her food. Rethinking what aging looks like. Let's be honest, when many people think of life after 70 or 80, they picture slowing down, aches and pains, low energy, or even brain fog. But it doesn't have to be that way. Aging isn't a decline, it's a shift. And when we support our bodies with the right nutrients, we give ourselves the tools to move through that shift with strength and grace. Takishima Mika shows us that it's possible. Not through strict diets or expensive supplements, but through vitamin-rich foods that fuel the body and protect it over time. Why vitamins matter so much? So today we're going to talk about 5 essential vitamins that Mika includes in her daily routine and how each one helps keep her feeling youthful and energized. These vitamins aren't exotic or hard to find. In fact, most of them are probably already in your kitchen. The difference is understanding what they do and how to use them to support your muscles, bones, brain, immunity, and skin as you age. We'll also talk about what signs to watch for if your body might be running low, what foods offer the best natural sources, and how to add them to your daily meals with ease. You might be wondering, but can I really feel better just by focusing on vitamins? Absolutely. As we get older, our bodies absorb nutrients differently, and some vitamins become harder to maintain at healthy levels. That can lead to things like fatigue, weaker bones, brain fog, and more frequent illness. But when we gently bring those levels back into balance, we often feel the difference in more energy, clearer thinking, and fewer aches. How about you? What changes have you noticed in your energy or health as you've aged? Let's start the conversation below. Your experience could really encourage someone else in our Lifewell community. Stay with me until the end. We'll go one by one through the 5 key vitamins that Mika swears by and show you exactly how to work them into your life without stress or overwhelm. And at the end of today's video, I'll also share one simple daily habit that can help you get more of these nutrients without changing your whole routine. So stick with me, you won't want to miss it. All right, are you ready to start feeling more vibrant and supported, just like Takishima Mika? In the next section, we'll explore why vitamins become even more essential after age 60 and how to recognize the signals your body might be giving you. Let's take the next step together. 2. Why vitamins matter more. After 60, as we move into our 60s, 70s, and beyond, our bodies start to change in subtle but important ways. One of the most overlooked changes is how we absorb and use vitamins. You may be eating the same way you did in your 40s, but your body isn't getting the same results anymore. Let's take a closer look at why that happens and what you can do about it. How aging affects nutrient absorption. As we age, several things happen in the digestive system. Stomach acid decreases, which makes it harder to absorb key nutrients like B12, iron, and calcium. The gut lining thins, so fewer nutrients pass through into the bloodstream. We may also produce less of certain enzymes needed to break down food efficiently. On top of that, appetite tends to decline, and medications like antacids, diuretics, or metformin can further block nutrient absorption. So even if your plate looks healthy, your body might still be missing something vital. Common vitamin deficiencies. After 60, let's talk about some of the most common vitamin shortfalls in seniors. Vitamin D needed for bones, mood, and immunity. Deficiency is common due to less time outdoors and skin's reduced ability to make D from sunlight. Vitamin B12, crucial for nerve health and energy, often low in older adults due to absorption issues or medications. Folate B9, works with B12 to protect the brain and support cell repair. Vitamin C and E, antioxidants that protect against inflammation and cellular damage. Missing just one of these can impact your energy, strength, mental clarity, or all 3. Signs you might be low on vitamins. Have you experienced any of these? Feeling tired even after a full night's sleep? Brain fog or forgetfulness? Mood dips or low motivation? Muscle weakness or cramps? Frequent colds or slow healing? Tingling or numbness in hands or feet? Dry skin or brittle nails? These could be your body's way of saying, I need more support. But here's the good news: when you start giving your body what it's missing, especially through whole foods, you often notice changes quickly. Why whole foods work better than pills? You might be thinking, should I just take a multivitamin? That's a fair question. While supplements can be helpful, they're not always absorbed well, especially in older adults, and high-dose pills sometimes do more harm than good. Here's why food-based vitamins are usually better. Nutrients in food come with cofactors that help the body absorb and use them. Whole foods contain fiber, antioxidants, and enzymes not found in pills. Your body recognizes real food more easily. You avoid the risk of over-supplementing. Think of it this way: your body wants to eat its vitamins, not swallow them. Real examples, real benefits. Let's take vitamin D. Eating eggs, salmon, and fortified dairy regularly can gently raise your D levels without the spikes of a mega pill. Or B12, just a few servings of fish eggs or fortified cereal per week can make a big difference in your focus and stamina. Even a daily kiwi or orange can boost your vitamin C levels, supporting your immune system and collagen production. Have you ever had your vitamin levels checked? Did you find out something surprising? Share your story below. It might help someone else feel less alone. If this kind of gentle, practical health advice is helpful to you and you're enjoying learning alongside the inspiring example of Takishima Mika, hit the subscribe button and join our Lifewell Seniors community, where every week we bring you new ways to support your body, mind, and independence with confidence. In the next section, we'll take a closer look at vitamin D, why it's one of the most important nutrients as we age, how to tell if you're low, and how to build it naturally into your daily meals and routines. Let's keep building strength one step at a time. 3. Vitamin number 1, vitamin D for bones, immunity, and mood. Let's begin with the vitamin that most seniors are missing, vitamin D. This single nutrient plays a crucial role in bone strength, immune defense, and even emotional well-being, and yet more than half of older adults have low levels of it, often without even realizing it. Why are seniors prone to vitamin D deficiency? As we age, our bodies become less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight, and many older adults spend more time indoors. Wear long sleeves or sunscreen when outside. Live in areas with low sun exposure, especially in winter. Have thinner skin, which produces less vitamin D naturally. Even if you eat well, it's very common to have suboptimal levels after age 60 unless you're intentionally making up for it through food or gentle sun exposure. What does vitamin D actually do? Vitamin D does much more than most people think. It helps your body absorb calcium and maintain bone density, crucial for preventing fractures. Regulate your immune system, helping you fight off infections and recover faster. Support muscle function, reducing the risk of falls. Stabilize mood and reduce inflammation, especially during colder months. In fact, low levels of vitamin D have been linked to increased risk of osteoporosis, higher likelihood of falls and fractures, weakened immune response, depressed mood, especially in winter, muscle aches and fatigue. Signs you might be low on vitamin D. You may want to check your vitamin D levels if you've experienced ongoing fatigue or low energy, bone pain or muscle weakness, frequent infections or slow healing, feeling down or flat emotionally, especially in winter, poor balance or increased falls. These symptoms are easy to overlook, but they often improve significantly once vitamin D levels are restored. Where to get it naturally? Takishima Mika makes vitamin D a part of her morning ritual. She often starts her day with 15 minutes of gentle morning sunlight before 10 a.m., a breakfast that includes an egg or piece of salmon. Here are some of the best food sources of vitamin D: fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines. Egg yolks, versatile and easy to cook. Fortified dairy or plant milk such as vitamin D milk or almond milk. Fortified cereals, especially those made for seniors. Cod liver oil, traditional but effective in small doses. Even small daily servings of these foods can help maintain healthier levels, especially when combined with sunlight. Sunlight. The original source. Sunlight remains the most natural and effective way to get vitamin D. Just 10-20 minutes a few times per week. Exposing your arms or legs can give your body what it needs. But for seniors who live in cloudy or cold climates, have mobility issues, have darker skin which reduces D synthesis, it's even more important to turn to food and possibly supplementation. What about supplements? If you've been diagnosed with low vitamin D, your doctor may recommend a daily or weekly supplement. That's often safe and effective, but be cautious. Too much vitamin D can cause calcium buildup and kidney strain. Always follow your healthcare provider's dosage. Avoid megadoses unless specifically prescribed. When possible, start with food and sunshine and supplement only when needed. How do you get your vitamin D sunlight food or supplements? Drop a comment and let us know what works best for you. You may inspire someone else to start a healthy new habit. Mika's simple tip. Mika recommends something anyone can do. Start your day with sunlight and a soft-boiled egg. It's a routine that energizes both body and mind, and it's a gentle, delicious way to care for your bones and mood every day. In the next section, we'll explore two more powerful vitamins that often go hand in hand, vitamin B12 and folate. Together, they support your energy, your memory, and the sharp thinking that keeps you independent and engaged as you age. Let's keep building your vitality step by step. 4. Vitamin number 2 and number 3, B12, and folate for brain power and energy. If you've ever felt foggy, tired, or like your brain just isn't firing the way it used to, you're not imagining it. These changes can be frustrating, even scary, but they're often connected to something very fixable: low levels of vitamin B12 and folate. These two vitamins work closely together to support energy, mental clarity, memory, and nerve function. And for adults over 60, they're some of the most important and commonly deficient nutrients. Why are B vitamins so critical? After 60, as we age, several things make B12 and folate harder to absorb. Stomach acid naturally decreases, which affects how B12 is released from food. Many older adults take medications like metformin or acid reducers that interfere with B12 absorption. Appetite may decrease, meaning you eat less food with natural B vitamins. Conditions like digestive issues or low intrinsic factor can reduce absorption even more. Because B12 and folate are water-soluble, your body can't store much of them long-term, so regular intake is essential. Symptoms of low B12 or folate. Do any of these sound familiar? Ongoing fatigue even after rest. Memory lapses or brain fog. Tingling or numbness in hands and feet. Pale skin or feeling lightheaded. Mood dips or signs of depression. Poor concentration. Trouble walking or balance issues. These symptoms often sneak up gradually, which is why they're often mistaken for normal aging. But many people feel dramatically better once these deficiencies are corrected. What do B12 and folate actually do? Vitamin B12 is essential for forming red blood cells, protecting nerves and spinal cord, supporting brain and memory function, keeping your energy levels steady. Folate, also known as vitamin B9, helps with cell repair and growth, DNA production and brain function, red blood cell formation, mood stability. They also work as a team. Without enough folate, your body can't use B12 properly, and vice versa. Best food sources of B12. Vitamin B12 is found mainly in animal-based foods, including fish, salmon, tuna, sardines, eggs, dairy products, yogurt, milk, lean meat, beef, chicken, turkey, fortified breakfast cereals. Check the label. Nutritional yeast, especially for vegetarians. Takishima Mika includes a rotation of salmon, eggs, and yogurt in her weekly meals to support her memory and vitality. Best food sources of folate. Folate is found mostly in plant-based foods, including leafy greens, spinach, kale, romaine, beans and lentils, avocados, asparagus, beets and broccoli, citrus fruits, especially oranges. Folate is especially sensitive to heat, so try to steam or lightly saute vegetables instead of boiling them to preserve their full benefit. Mika's go-to combo. One of Mika's favorite routines is a bowl of miso soup with steamed spinach and a side of grilled salmon or a poached egg. It's warm, nourishing, and packed with both B12 and folate, perfect for supporting her brain and her energy throughout the day. What about supplements? If you've been diagnosed with a B12 or folate deficiency, or if you've had gastric surgery, take metformin, or follow a vegetarian diet, your doctor may recommend oral supplements daily or weekly. Sublingual B12 absorbed under the tongue. Folic acid supplements, especially for those with poor diet absorption. Important note, Folic acid is the synthetic form of folate used in many supplements and fortified foods. It's helpful, but getting folate from food is generally more bioavailable and balanced. If you're unsure, ask your doctor for a blood test. It's a simple way to catch low levels early before symptoms become serious. Have you ever experienced brain fog or fatigue that turned out to be vitamin-related? Tell us your story in the comments. Your experience could make a difference for someone else who's struggling silently. Easy meal ideas to boost B12 and folate. Try building your meals using these gentle, nutrient-packed combos. Breakfast scrambled eggs with spinach and whole grain toast. Lunch tuna or salmon salad with mixed greens and avocado. Dinner lentil soup with steamed broccoli and citrus slices on the side. Snack Greek yogurt with a sprinkle of fortified cereal. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about adding support where your body needs it most. In the next section, we'll turn our attention to a vitamin that's famous for boosting your immunity and skin health, but does so much more than you might think. Let's talk about the powerful and refreshing benefits of vitamin C and how one kiwi a day could brighten more than just your breakfast plate. 5. Vitamin number 4. Vitamin C for skin immunity and healing. By now we've covered how vitamins D, B12, and folate play a big role in how you feel your bones, energy, and brain. But there's another powerful nutrient that deserves just as much attention: vitamin C. You may know it as the go-to for fighting colds, but vitamin C does so much more, especially for older adults. From keeping your skin firm to helping wounds heal faster, this is one vitamin you don't want to overlook. Why vitamin C is so important as you age. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant, which means it helps protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals. Over time, those free radicals contribute to aging, inflammation, and chronic disease. Vitamin C helps your body produce collagen, the protein that keeps your skin elastic and strong. Fight infections by supporting your immune system. Heal cuts, bruises, and broken bones faster. Absorb iron, especially from plant-based foods. Maintain healthy gums and blood vessels. For seniors, this is especially critical because collagen production naturally declines. Wounds and injuries take longer to heal. Immune function becomes less efficient. A steady intake of vitamin C can support resilience inside and out. Signs of low vitamin C deficiency is less common today than in the past, but it still happens, especially if your diet lacks fresh fruits and vegetables. Watch for signs like dry or rough skin, slow wound healing, bleeding gums, easy bruising, frequent colds or infections, fatigue or low energy. If you've experienced any of these and don't eat a lot of colorful produce, your vitamin C intake may need a boost. Best natural sources of vitamin C. Takishima Mika includes vitamin C-rich foods in her morning and afternoon routines. One of her favorites, a fresh orange or kiwi with breakfast. It's simple, refreshing, and energizing. Here are some top food sources of vitamin C: citrus fruits, oranges, grapefruits, lemons. Kiwis, small but supercharged with C. Strawberries, sweet, bright, and fiber-rich. Bell peppers, especially red and yellow. Broccoli, when lightly steamed. Brussels sprouts, roasted or sautéed. Tomatoes, fresh or cooked. And yes, even potatoes contain some vitamin C juicing. Versus whole fruit, which is better. Fresh squeezed juice can be a good source of vitamin C, but it comes without the fiber that whole fruits provide. For older adults, fiber is especially important for gut health and blood sugar control. So whenever possible, choose whole fruit over juice, or pair a small glass of juice with protein or healthy fat to help balance your blood sugar. Cooking tips to keep the C. Vitamin C is sensitive to heat. Boiling vegetables for a long time can reduce their vitamin content. Here's how to preserve more vitamin C: lightly steam or sauté vegetables. Avoid overcooking. Store produce in a cool, dark place. Eat raw fruits and veggies when you can. Even better, try including a raw veggie or citrus fruit with every meal: a slice of orange with breakfast, bell peppers with lunch, and steamed broccoli with dinner. What's your favorite way to get vitamin C? Drop your answer in the comments. Maybe it's a morning orange or your famous strawberry salad. Let's inspire each other with tasty ideas. Mika's simple vitamin C habit. Mika keeps things uncomplicated. One kiwi a day is my glow booster. Whether it's half a grapefruit or a handful of berries, she makes sure to include one fresh, colorful fruit or veggie with every meal. It's a gentle way to keep your immune system strong and your skin vibrant without needing supplements or fancy diets. In the final section, we'll look at a nutrient that quietly protects your heart, brain, skin, and cells, vitamin E. It's the vitamin that helps you stay sharp, steady, and glowing from the inside out. Let's explore how to make it part of your daily routine, just like Mika does. 6. Vitamin number 5, vitamin E for longevity and cell protection. We've talked about vitamins that strengthen bones, fuel energy, sharpen the brain, and boost immunity. But there's one more nutrient on Takishima Mika's list, and it's a quiet protector, vitamin E. This fat-soluble antioxidant works behind the scenes to help your cells stay youthful, your skin stay soft, and your mind stay sharp. And just like the other vitamins we've discussed, it becomes even more valuable as we age. What does vitamin E actually do? Vitamin E is best known for its role as an antioxidant, meaning it helps protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals, those unstable molecules that contribute to aging and disease. But vitamin E goes beyond just cell protection. It also supports brain function and may help reduce the risk of cognitive decline, improves skin elasticity, and protects against dryness and age-related skin changes, helps maintain healthy blood vessels and circulation, may reduce inflammation, supporting heart and joint health, contributes to eye health, particularly in preventing age-related macular degeneration. For seniors, that means better memory, healthier skin, and smoother blood flow, all keys to longevity and comfort. Signs you may be low in vitamin E. While severe vitamin E deficiency is rare, mild insufficiency is more common than you might think, especially if your diet is low in healthy fats. Some subtle signs include dry, flaky, or aging skin, poor wound healing, muscle weakness, trouble with balance or coordination, blurry vision or eye fatigue, feeling more foggy than usual. Over time, a lack of vitamin E may also contribute to increased inflammation, which affects everything from heart health to mobility. Best food sources of vitamin E. Takishima Mika gets most of her vitamin E from whole foods, not supplements. Her daily habits include a small handful of almonds or sunflower seeds, a drizzle of olive oil on salads or sautéed greens, occasional servings of avocados or spinach. Top food sources of vitamin E include almonds and sunflower seeds, spinach and Swiss chard, avocados, olive oil and safflower oil, hazelnuts, peanuts, and pine nuts, wheat germ oil found in some cereals and whole grains. These foods are rich in not just vitamin E, but also healthy fats that help your body absorb this fat-soluble vitamin more efficiently. Mika's simple meal tip. One of Mika's favorite afternoon routines is a plate of steamed spinach drizzled with olive oil and a sprinkle of sesame seeds. It's simple, soothing, and deeply nourishing. She believes that vitamins from whole foods work together like friends, and that meals should be as enjoyable as they are nutritious. Should you take a supplement? While food is the best source, some seniors may benefit from a small vitamin E supplement, especially if they have absorption issues or very low dietary fat intake. But be cautious. High-dose vitamin E supplements, especially synthetic forms, can be harmful if overused, increasing the risk of bleeding and interfering with certain medications. Always talk to your healthcare provider before starting supplements, especially if you take blood thinners or have heart issues. Do you include nuts, seeds, or olive oil in your daily meals? Let us know your favorite snack or recipe below. Sharing ideas is one of the best ways we grow stronger together. Let's recap the 5 vital vitamins. Here's a quick summary of what we've covered and what each vitamin brings to your health. Vitamin D, for strong bones, stable mood, and immune defense. Vitamin B12 plus folate, for brain power, red blood cells, and steady energy. Vitamin C, for collagen, immune strength, and vibrant skin. Vitamin E, for cell protection, memory, and circulation. Bonus synergy. These nutrients work best together, just like a good team. You don't need fancy pills or strict diets. You just need a little daily intention and the right foods to fuel the life you want to live. Which of these vitamins will you focus on this week? Drop a comment and share your plan. We're here to encourage each other on this journey. Final thoughts: eat like Mika, live with joy. Takishima Mika reminds us that aging well isn't about doing more, it's about doing the right things consistently and joyfully. She doesn't count calories or chase trends. She nourishes her body with real food, moves her body daily, and stays connected to what matters. You can do the same. Start small. Maybe today it's a handful of almonds, tomorrow a slice of kiwi, by the weekend a sunny walk and a poached egg. These simple habits don't just protect your health. They build a life that feels strong, joyful, and beautifully yours. Thank you for watching, and from all of us here at Lifewell Seniors, stay strong, stay kind to yourself, and keep shining.